We're good. Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Live Energy Clearing. I'm your guide. My name is Christine. I am a transformational strategist. So I am your guide towards wholeness and fullness and really getting you to slough off all the crap that is not you and to embody who you truly are. So this clearing is going to be powerful. There's so much I'm already like quantum jumping. I want to like skip around. So let me kind of go in order. So I'm going to talk about the agenda today. Of course, we're going to do a live energy clearing with everybody. And I want to kind of break down how that looks. So we're going to talk about what to expect during the clearing, things to notice for, things to watch out for. We'll do the clearing and I'll talk about what that will feel like. And then at the end, we are going to have a live Q&A, and there'll be a super, super, super special announcement for all of you that are live. So it's going to be really powerful. And so the Q&A, there's actually the chat box, which those of you that are on now have used already to just tell me where you're at. We also have a Q&A box. If you have questions, put them in the Q&A box. The chat tends to go pretty fast when we get a bunch of people on. So if you have specific questions or comments towards the end of the clearing, I'll put that in there, but I'll go ahead and remind you at the end, okay? So let me close that for a second. So let's talk about this clearing. So energy clearings, how I do them, they're pretty self-explanatory and they're guided. So I do guided energy clearings. They require active participation. And Betty just a second ago asked, what if I fall asleep? So if you fall asleep, that's okay. This still works. I tend to notice that people have the best palpable shift when they're awake. But that doesn't mean consciously active, super focused. That just means aware and noticing what's happening around you. So for this clearing, I'm really going to encourage you to find a cozy spot. So lie down, get a pillow, get a blanket, make sure you have water, some tissues nearby. I tend to have a lot of like emotional cathartic release during clearings. And so that may also be happening for you. And during the clearing itself, I will be asking you to breathe and just tune into your body. And so do that to the best of your ability, okay? Always come back to the breath. Always come back to breathing deeply, no matter what happens. So if you get lost because I'm taking you on a visualization, which will happen, or an invocation. So you'll repeat something after me out loud to yourself, and you didn't hear it, or whatever, you messed it up or something, right? It doesn't actually matter fully. At the core of things, everything is perfect. So just take a deep breath and know and trust that it's still working. So always come back to the breath, but I will have visualizations. I will have guided clearings or guided invocations during the clearing. Yeah, and then again, like I said, at the end, we'll have a Q&A. So you'll have lots of questions to ask me or just comments. Yeah, so give me 1 second. I'm actually gonna let my doggy out. Come on, boy. Go ahead. Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, so at the end, you'll have the option to either type your questions. Jamie asked, have you muted all of us? Yes, so that for the recording, they really only hear my voice. It's kind of webinar style. So later when you ask questions, you can put them into the chat, or if you really want to talk, you can, I can allow you to talk. So we may play with that later. So, okay, so let's go ahead and start. I think that's it. Sometimes I forget when I get excited. Nope, we're all good. Okay. All right, everybody, let's begin. All right, so go ahead and find your comfortable spot. Turn that off. Laying down, whatever is cozy for you. And just take a few deep breaths. Sighing through the mouth. And then again. out the mouth. There we go. And really allow yourself to settle. Coming into this present moment. And I see a lot of you are still a bit scattered, and there's a lot that's happening right now. So let's go ahead and do a sweep. So as you breathe deeply, I want you to bring all parts of yourself back into this moment. So maybe parts of you that are tending to the children or the husband, your friends, your wife, maybe stuck in the back recesses of your mind, thinking about other things. Just bring it all here. There's no judgment, just observation, just bringing all parts of yourself right here now, just so you can be here now. Good. I am presence now, invoking the violet flame. Claiming the space that I stand on as sacred space. The land for each of these participants now in this time and in the future and or the past, also considered sacred space, only allowing the highest good and the highest good of all concerned to occur in this space and nothing contrary. Merging all of our higher selves and frequencies into grandfather clearing. A sacred space between time and space. Grandfather, guides, or ancestors, or angels, or spirit animals, ascended masters, all gathering in this beautiful meadow, surrounded by trees, a river, the mountains, where everything lives in harmony. Invoking the golden liquid shield, the 5D consciousness and higher, encompassing all those participating in this clearing between this time and others. Anchoring and anchoring. Thanking you, Mother Earth, Gaia, for this space that we call home. As we ascend, so does she. And as she does, so do we. Understanding the beauty that our lowest vibrations are sweet nectar to her. So in visualizing little drains coming down the bottoms of your feet, just emptying and pooling into the earth, feeding her, allowing her ascension as well. Thank you. I am presence now, invoking the full power of the violet flame to transmute all cause, core, effect, record, and memory of every thought, feeling, word, and action I've ever expressed, or each of the higher selves in this energy clearing, past, present, and future, transmuting and clearing NA frequencies less than our highest vision, our truest selves now. So be it, Tejan Tadoy. So deep breath, everybody. We're going to clear in layers. So first, let's clear this global fear that has crept in. Uncertainty, the unknown, the change. Allow all that to filter through. Yeah, they're bubbling to the surface. A lot of you are scared. And that's okay. Just let it come through. That's okay. We don't know. We don't know. That's okay. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And our ancestors, they're here. They have prepared us. Interesting. Wow. Ancestors have walked in, old lineages from our indigenous people, our first tribes walking this earth. Wow. They're circling all of us and they're smiling. They have a very big message for all of us. Oh my goodness. They're saying, we have walked this path before you. We have prepared you for this purpose. It's time. It's time. It's time. Deep breaths, everybody. Anchor this in. This is not the first time. Our ancestors have shown this before. The resiliency. And there's a new earth coming. There's a new waves coming. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you. And going deeper again, deeper again. Yeah, there's a pushing that's happening, resistance that's happening. And for many of you, it's very uncomfortable. We've spent a lot of our time working very, very hard. Pushing, forcing, making everything happen so that we will be okay. Yeah. And we're being given this opportunity to pause, not just now in this moment, but globally. And I hear some of you say, but I don't know another way. I don't know what it really means to walk in my purpose without forcing things to happen, without making things happen. I don't know what it looks like to be in that flow state, trusting. Yeah, deep breath. There's a divorce that's happened. A divorce that's showing us that we've had to split and fragment to survive. We've had to sacrifice parts of ourselves to make it here. Yeah, and a lot of you are really sad. And you've done an amazing job until now. So just give yourself this moment to accept this. It's been hard for a lot of us, yeah. It's been really, really hard. Operating in a world where we feel less than whole and chasing that elusive feeling of finally being enough, not being too much, of being too much. Yeah. And as you breathe, deep breath in, find those threads, find those cords within, find those layers. Where do you feel that in the body? Bring them to the surface. Ask yourself, where is that in my body? Where is the feeling of forcing, of making it happen, of struggling to survive? Where is that feeling? Yeah, a lot of grief. There's a lot of grief here. Yeah, let yourselves cry. It's okay. It's very exhausting. We don't need to carry that anymore. Yeah, a lot of grief, a lot of lungs, absolutely. A lot of heart breaking, broken hearts. Yeah, some of you have a lot of aching lower gut, so lower intestinal, large intestine, very spastic. Oh, interesting. I see this modification that's happened of our feminine fire. It's literally been augmented. It's like taking a pure functioning machine, right, for example, and changing it to make it happen to oh, what's the word? It's like we've morphed into something that does not actually serve us. We've got these tubes connected to different parts of ourselves to make it work in this current reality. Yeah, some of you have cords coming from, yeah, lower intestine, yeah, low back. We got lots of kidney stuff. Yeah, heart stuff is bound up, absolutely. Really, really done a good job at making things work. And our guides, the universe source is saying that we don't have to do that anymore. We are perfect as we are. So let's dissolve those cords, those connections, those threads. Deep breaths. I'm going to reset, simply reset. So take a deep breath, and I want you to repeat after me. My higher self and this body function at optimal levels. My higher self and this body function at optimal levels. My original design is perfect. My original design is perfect. Yeah, if you need to shake, feel free. So shake the hands, maybe wiggle a little bit. Blow out like that. There we go. And just slough it off. See if that feels better. Yep, there you go. Just brush off the body, brush off the abdomen, the chest. Our physical form is our densest form. So emotional, energetic, it's easier. And it's clearing the physical body, those deeper layers. So just let it move. Your tears are running. If you're shaking a little bit, that's okay. Just let yourself do what you need to do. Just take deep breaths. Lay down. There you go. Oh, there we go. And then deeper and deeper layers again. Yeah, there's big mistrust here now beneath this. The way we've augmented to survive, because our feminine power was trampled upon, not only by others, but by ourselves, because we did not know that we could truly trust that, trust our wholeness, trust that service from a deep, full state of being. Yeah, we just don't know. Yeah, you just don't know if you can really trust that I can be my perfect true self and things will still be okay. That you can be perfectly you and you will be provided for. That you're not too much, that you're not enough, that you're just perfect. And that you can trust yourself. Oh, it's interesting. There's a deeper sense here. Yeah. Yeah, this is core level, ladies. This is a deep mistrust of the universe, of ourselves, that can we really be who we are? Can I really trust that it's all going to work out just by being me, just by trusting this process, just by trusting my true design? Yeah, so for those of you that are really wanting to step forward in this, you might be a little buzzy, you might feel really lightheaded. Just take some deep breaths, just relax, slow your breathing. You're clearing ancient layers of this. This is core level stuff. So I really want you to take a deep breath. I'm going to invoke the violet flame. Come in, surround. It's gentle and it's powerful. Purging all levels of unworthiness, of feeling less than, of being too much, of not trusting my true design, the true perfection of my wholeness in this new earth, and that what I have as a steward, as a woman, as divine feminine is powerful and it matters on whatever scale that is. It's all the same. It's all the same. Yeah. Yeah, right there in the middle of the being, there's a little seed. It's been there a long, long time. It's kind of by your hara, so deep belly button, 2 to 3-ish inches back. Yeah, there you go. There's like a deeper hunger. Yeah, for a lot of you, it feels like a hunger. Yeah, I see you. You've really held back for a long, long time. Your gifts serving, you've sacrificed parts of yourself so that you can serve. And my dear, you do not have to do that anymore. It is not what we're meant to do. Yeah. So surrender that need to control it, that need to figure it out, and just surrender to the trust, the flow. Good. Oh, Pachamama just brought in this beautiful wave. So just rest back and let it carry you. Feel that below you. It's like these rainbow, violets, golden, beautiful translucent waters just carrying, holding, asking you, what if you did trust? What would that feel like? And just let go. Yeah, there you go. Some of you are grasping on really tightly, so I want you to open your hands, really open your hands, open your arms. It's like you're laying on your back in a pool. Yep, just like that. There you go. You are so supported. And as we're clearing, we're also imbuing 5D energy at the same time. So we have both coming in and going out. So there's this veil coming down. The veil's dropping for all of you here in this time and space. You're really anchors. I'm so thankful for each of you here today. Anchors of light, anchors of presence, of wholeness for your communities, for your families. Are sprinkled throughout the globe. And it's just beautiful to feel. Yeah. The presence. And what would it feel like if I did step into that light? If I released and let go and operated from service, from a place of wholeness and fullness. Bringing in that 5D grid. Anchoring it down into the center of the earth. Same chakra we carry with every single human being on this planet. Acting as a placeholder, a light bringer, steward of this new earth, this new paradigm of community, of service, of wholeness, where all life is sacred. Bringing into this now moment. Inviting you to state exactly who you are. Using the tense I am. I see a lot of you, I am free. I am uniquely perfect. I am able to receive value. I am a steward of this new earth. Whatever feels resonant for you, call in that frequency now. Deep breath. Speaking to yourself softly, I am what? What is your powerful desire? Anchoring that in today. Yes, thank you, angels. As you're speaking to yourselves, the angels are bringing up the higher frequencies, ascending the higher realms. It's like there's an overlay of earth and we're bringing it up, 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 up. I am love. I am well. I am financially free. I am peace. I am calm. I am fierce. Yeah. The fire is coming in too. Yeah. So bring the fire down, bring the water in. Good. Yeah, checking again any levels of unworthiness, of trying, of hustling, of grinding. Old 3D platforms, 3D paradigms that did not serve. Yeah. Another deeper level here as we're still feeling this pulse, this switch that's happening. So we're still clearing and bringing in higher frequency at the same time. And we're being called again, another level. It's really deep here. This responsibility. And this has been skewed for many of you. Yeah, skewed for taking responsibility of others' emotions, their experiences. You've taken away a part of yourself to serve that need for them. And caregiving from a place of wholeness, that is not true. We don't need to sacrifice that anymore. Our responsibility is to hold this frequency powerfully, fiercely protecting this higher energy and trusting from this place of service that we can serve deeper. Yeah. So a lot of you really, I'm seeing an unraveling actually is a lot in the brain. It's an unwiring and programming of society, of belief systems, a lot of generational. I mean, I can feel that too for myself. For Filipino heritage, there's a lot of that. And our responsibility is to ourselves to operate from this wholeness so we can serve deeper. So unraveling, yeah, letting it just kind of like cobwebs almost. It's like sweeping that out of the mind. Allowing others to have their own experiences, to meet them where they are. That is love. That is true love. To be seen, to be witnessed on that deep level. Showing love unapologetically. And trusting that this vibration is what we are anchoring for all beings. Yeah, deep breath. We're being anchored at we're being ascended again. Angels are just bringing us higher and higher. So deep breaths. There we go. With the yoke for a lot of you, I just felt that drop. A lot of you had yeah, we're carrying that weight of your family, of your partners. There we go. We just felt a pulse, heart center for everybody. So let yourself rest now. We're coming back in. Yeah, seal up all of those areas, being imbued with diamond, liquid, golden, translucent, beautiful light colors you've never seen before. Anchoring that in, dropping back in, coming all the way into the body. Just like a butterfly, there's time right now here for transformation. Yeah, a lot of butterflies came through. Fairies, interesting. Usually, so a lot of winged creatures. Also, they're really coming in and they're enveloping all of us. So each of us has this kind of beautiful inflatable cocoon incubating for our rebirth. And sealing all layers of consciousness here, bringing it back into the body, coming all the way into the body. Deep breaths. Mm. And this cocoon is also turned into a Merkaba, so a tetrahedron, um, yeah, structure, vehicle of your ascension. That's your pull forward. That is your new, yeah, your new flow state is feeling that energy. Yeah, and I can hear grandfather saying, what if you really trusted that flow? What if we stopped forcing our flow state into a box, into the 8 to 5, right? Into the 3D structures and paradigms. What if you allowed yourself to follow your own creative flow, your own highs and lows, not based on expectation, but based on your own rhythm? And as women, we're blessed with moon cycles. They teach us our own ability to rest, restore, take time. We have moments of expansion and creation and times to rest and come within. It's truly a gift. And as we're coming all the way into the body, we're going to anchor in our highest visions and manifesting them into real time, to physical earth. So I want you to envision you've got a golden thread, heart center, going all the way out to your beautiful vision. Just follow that thread from your heart all the way in front of you. What do you see? What does your highest vision feel like in your body? Are you excited? Are you resting? Some of you are in a hammock. What is your family doing? How are they provided for? Look at the abundance around you. What are you doing? What's your work? Who are your friends? Many of you see new faces. Yeah, because we're being called to elevate each other, other high vibrational women, to connect with each other, to anchor this vibration. Yes. Notice the feeling, the colors. Some of you travel. Some of you have big visions, greater impact on larger communities. Not going into other communities with a sense of heroism, but with a sense of understanding. Yeah, it's beautiful. Simply giving them tools. Yeah, just as you are given tools to be in your flow state now. And I want you to keep pouring into that vision, noticing that thread connecting you. And I want you to grab a hold of it. I want you very slowly to start pulling it in, reining the line in, just like you're fishing. Okay. You're doing hand over hand, pulling that golden thread. It's tugging on your heart, just grabbing it closer, closer, till you feel it all into your heart center. Deep breaths. There you go. And ask yourself this powerful question: why is this reality true now? Why is this reality true now? This highest vision, why is it true now? Feel that elation, that excitement. New ideas. A lot of you, yeah, there's a lot of downloads right now, a lot of new ideas, ways of serving, how to show up for others in the community. Yeah, lots and lots and lots. Just let them come through and trust that you will remember what is meant to be remembered. Good. Just resting in this knowing that this reality is now. That you can serve from this place of wholeness now. Thanking our ancestors, our guides. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Grandfather, our angels and our spirit animals. Thank you for showing us the way forward. Thank you for giving us this time to anchor the light for this global ascension. Thankful for the breath we have today and the power within us to create that new, higher vision now. We're all simply resting in Grandfather clearing. I will keep that up. We are still vibrating in that field. And those protections are eternal. Taking some deep breaths. Take a drink of water as well. Okay. Your spirits are back in your bodies, but you may feel definitely buzzy. I know I do. Lots of water. Okay, ladies, drink lots and lots of water. Okay. Okay, before I go into integration, I'm going to do that with the Q&A. So if anybody has any questions about things they experienced in the clearing, please put that in the Q&A box. Anything that you've noticed or things you would like to comment on, I'd love to hear that. Some of you are still kind of coming out of this dazed state, so that's okay. Oh, good. Whew. Okay, I'm here now. I'm burping, so that means I'm here in the body. Okay, good. Oh, Billy said so many tears. Yeah, oh, me too. There's a lot. It feels like we were really anchoring this for many lineages of us. So I'm going to give you ladies a chance to just get some water. Go ahead and type your questions into the chat box, the Q&A chat box. And as you're typing those, I want to talk about a super aligned offer for this next journey. So today was really this beautiful first step. In the clearing, it was really powerful to see this paradigm shift that's happening. And with everything that's going on right now, it's very powerful to hear how connected we all are. You know, it's very hard not to be impacted by what is happening to every single one of us on a global scale. And the world needs your service and it needs your wholeness. And what I've been really being called to share with you is that we really need women who are no longer a sacrifice, who put yourselves first and not last. And what I've seen is that because we were taught to operate in a place of martyrdom where we have to sacrifice a part of ourselves to be able to give somebody else a chance or give someone else an opportunity or for them to receive love or support, right? It's really caused repetitive generational cycles of win-lose situations where you have to give up your power for another person to rise. And that is not true. We are being shown a greater way to come into this community with each other, to elevate our families and our communities, and that you can serve from that place of wholeness. And so I'm actually looking for women who are really ready to embrace this limitless possibility, who are stewards of this new earth, and who are really ready to embrace your unique gifts. You're tired of hiding and holding back. And it's time. These gifts have been with you for a long, long, long time, and you're really ready to step into the light. And so many of you are ready to stop the caretaking cycles of people pleasing. We cleared lots of those layers today. And putting that into practice is essential. It's powerful to come together today to clear those vibrations, to clear those threads, those programmings of what it's supposed to look like, right? As women of our communities to serve. But now you can serve on a deeper level and you don't have to sacrifice yourself to have a greater impact on your community. And so what I'm talking about here is I'm actually opening up a small handful of spots into my transformational strategy online retreat. And this retreat is really a small, intimate group, okay? It's a small, intimate group of women. My retreats are very different because of the pulse of the energy of the women that show up who are ready. And this really is your next guided step into this powerful freedom. And again, it's small, it's intimate, and it's sacred. And so what this is going to look like for you is this is going to be a live online retreat. I do also do these in person, so we'll have some options for you to attend a live one, maybe next year, depending. But this is really going to happen April 24th to 26th in this small sacred space. We're going to really deep dive into limiting beliefs, into your proving cycles, into deeper core threads, and just really resetting and up-leveling your emotional, your physical and spiritual bodies to connect all together. And this is going to be a place where you can really access deeper core levels of beliefs, where you can be seen and witnessed and served on a deeper level by other high vibrational women. And so this also includes 12 weeks of ongoing support as well, where we have a small intimate group. It includes weekly group calls, includes energy clearings like this one, as well as ceremony, as well as ritual, and really stepping up in fullness. My favorite part is where I have other women lead the ceremony, and that is just beautifully super, super powerful. There's other bonuses for some of you that are here with me live. And part of that is private one-on-one calls with me, as well as my monthly membership that's coming out here in the next few weeks. And what this is really going to be powerful for all of you to really step into that space of really anchoring that unique gifts that you've been born with. And so the way that this is going to work is I'm going to go ahead and pop this link into the chat. I invite those of you who are interested to go ahead and go onto the page and book your discovery call with me. I'm a fierce protector of vulnerability in retreats like this. And again, this is a small group, so there's only 10 spots for people. But what I love about this is that it's really a place for you to stop the sacrificing cycles and really step forward. And for some of you, this is the first time. I know for me, it was powerful for me to change things about how I talk to people, how I showed up in conversation. And so if this sounds like you, go ahead and book your discovery call. And again, there's only 10 spots for this retreat because I only work in small, intimate groups. That's just who I am. I find the most valuable change happens in intimacy where you are seen eye to eye with another woman, with another person, and that is where the deepest change happens. And so if this sounds like you, if this sounds like it's resonant for you, go ahead and book your discovery call. And we'll talk about if you'll be a right fit. We'll talk about struggles. We'll talk about what your other desires and goals are for yourself and how you want to step up in that service role. And you won't know unless you get on a call with me. So that call is totally free. I love just to connect with you and see if you would be perfect for this opportunity. Okay. So we do have a question from Amy Love. It says, was it normal to feel like circling motion in throughout the body? Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. That is actually, I don't know if that's normal, but that was normal for today. So yes, because interestingly enough, before I got into the clearing itself, I was meditating and I could feel the sway. Like, well, it wasn't a sway, it was a circular motion, but my head was literally bobbing. And so, yeah, Amy, that is totally an opportunity to tune into that frequency. So the circling motion, what I saw in the clearing was it was really a spiral, coming down and then going up. And so bringing within, and then ascending higher. And so, yeah, that's pretty, today that was totally normal. And the clearings are interesting. They are always super different. I never know what's going to show up. I just trust that what comes through comes through. And yeah, circling motion today, that was powerful. Okay. Amy, yeah, okay, good. Yeah, Amy said, yes, that's how it went. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, that's powerful. Oh, Jamie, yes, Jamie has done a retreat with me. It was very, very powerful. Absolutely. And Linda, I'd love to explore more. And there should be a link in there for you to go check that out. And of course, book a call with me, and I would love to chat with you about that and just resonate with you. This is really a time for connection and for vulnerability. So that's my heart's work. I love connecting one-on-one with people, and in small, intimate settings. That's something that I feel, especially for this work, is really profound. And when it gets too big, that intimacy is lost. It just goes. So these retreats are really powerful because they're very, very small. And so if you have any questions about that retreat, and what that will look like, there's information on that page, but feel free to book your call with me and let's chat about that. I don't see any other questions. Is anybody else feeling? How is everybody else feeling? Jennifer said yes. Oh, Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Yes, Jennifer was there as well. Misty and Misty, oh, you guys are so sweet. I didn't realize you guys are all on here. That's so funny. Oh, I have been a privilege enough to be present with the Drew Glaze, Christine, as well as committing to one-on-one sessions with Christine. Has been, yeah, it has. Thank you, Misty. You're super sweet. And thank you, Linda. I see your heart through your face. It's like a recognition. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really value, yeah, authenticity, real, raw, vulnerable. That's just, my life's work is to be in the trenches with you. So as I clear, you clear, and as you do, so do I, and we all get to work together, and that's powerful. So if there's any other questions, I don't see anything else. I'm gonna close this. Oh, thank you, Tanya. You're super sweet. Powerful to be in this space with your awesomeness. Thank you. Pamela said, you're amazing. You're amazing. All of you are amazing. It's interesting to hear, so fun fact, clearings are actually your higher self clearing yourself. I don't know if I've ever said that. That's hilarious. It's a really my higher self and yours clearing yourself. So when you are in a clearing, it's actually just giving permission for your higher self to take the reins. So I'm not actually clearing you, you're clearing you. So really all of you are really allowing this space to happen so that we can anchor that light in. So it's really all of you, which is really powerful. And Linda, I love to book a one-on-one. Yes, Linda, go ahead and just book your discovery call and we'll chat, because I actually do also work one-on-one with women. I only work with 6 women at a time. So yeah, we can totally chat about that too. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and send out the replay for you ladies later here after this uploads, and go ahead and take some time today for integration. So what that looks like for you is probably take a sea salt bath. That's what I'm gonna do. Sea salt helps purify and just anchor and solidify our luminous energy field. Drink lots of water, and yeah, just be gentle with yourself. Maybe go on a nature walk where there's not too many people. Chocolate, Jamie. Yes, that's actually another, thank you for reminding me. You may have cravings swing today. So you may have super salty cravings, super sweet cravings. My suggestion to you is try to go as high water content as possible. When we eat a lot of denser foods, it takes up the water in our body, so you have to drink more water. So like eat a bunch of fruit, have some chocolate too, right? Like, so do what you need to do, but as much high water content, get some greens in you, lots of water, lots of rest. And then Billy asked one more question, can we use a replay as another clearing? Yes, so these clearings, because they operate outside of time and space, it means that what we just did cleared future, past, and present. So when you re-listen to a clearing, you are bringing in that new vibration of yourself again to go through those layers. And so you can use the same clearing multiple times, and it's very, very powerful. I've listened to some old clearings of mine and some of my other colleagues, and they're still spot on. It's just powerful what happens, because really we're talking about energetic frequencies at a core level. So yes, we can definitely use that replay again. Yep, and you will get that in your email. All right, everybody. So we're good to go. So many blessings to you. Take time today, and you're very, very welcome. And I will talk to all of you soon. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I will send that email to you in your inbox. So feel free to watch out for that. Okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you. You're welcome.